I love you today. Just the way you are. I appreciate you. You are enough. You are amazing. You are light. You are beautiful. You are getting there. And you are getting better and better each day. These are just a few ways I love on myself with this in mind. If I don't, no one else will. There have been plenty of days in my life where I felt unvalued, overworked, unappreciated. And what I have to remember or remind myself each time is that none of that is not true. If I were to let those thoughts consume me, I find myself more depressed, and I actually believe those things for a minute. Like, I start to feel like that, like I'm not worthy, or I don't matter, or what I'm doing is not important. And it's all been said that we all need love, we all need to love, we all need to forgive. So I encourage you to start with yourself first. Forgive yourself and rid yourself from any resentment that you may feel. First towards yourself, and then towards anyone else. Anyone else that may have hurt you or upset you or let you down in some way. Try to release yourself from expectations of anyone else other than yourself. Like, you are only in control of what you can do. Only in control of yourself. So expect yourself to love you no matter what. And then start from there. Nothing is wrong with wanting to improve, but you have to start where you are and ask yourself, what do I appreciate about myself right now? Where I am right now. What is it that I love about me right now? What is it about me that I want to share with other people or with someone else in particular? And then next, you want to become in tune with and aware of what you like. I found myself, at times I don't know much about myself because I've been so consumed with the needs of other people and making them feel good. And then one day somebody asked me, what do I want? And I was clueless, and I had to really take time to get to know myself again. Or at least for the first time. And then again after, getting married, or even again after becoming a mother. Now, although I totally embraced the journey and being connected with my son, it's easy sometimes to forget about me and all that I do for him. And when this happens, I only feel tired and depleted and frustrated, which means I can't really fully be present with him. And sometimes I don't even want to be. Like, I just want to get away from him sometimes. And that makes me feel guilty. So I have to encourage myself to take time to reflect and become present with me again. Then, you have to ask yourself, what is it that you desire? So what are your desires? What are your needs? And start from there. Take care of your needs. And don't sacrifice who you are at the expense of making someone else happy or pleasing someone else. You have to really be patient and give yourself that grace to know, what it is that you want first. Because you cannot flourish living to please other people. And it's very easy to get wrapped up in that. We are all on a journey. And we are all trying to figure it out every day. It's going to be something different. 5 years from now, you're going to be still on this journey. And you cannot be ashamed of that. And you can't be ashamed of having to go through some things. If I look back and tell my 20-year-old self, hey, don't go about it doing it this way. Do things a little differently. I probably would have valued that. But I don't know if I would have really listened. I definitely value every experience that I have gone through because it has shaped who I am becoming. So I just want, to encourage you to just ask yourself, what does it really mean for you to love you? For me, it's about being true to myself And while I enjoy caring for others, I have to also care for myself so that I can be the best version of myself that I can possibly be in as many ways as I can possibly be. When I was so focused on being perfect for someone else, it overwhelmed me because I wasn't putting myself in the center of that. Like, it wasn't about, why am I doing this? Is it for me? No, it was like for someone else. And at the end of the day, you can't expect someone else to love you. And better yet, you won't even understand how someone else can love you if you don't love yourself first. And you don't have that appreciation and that love for yourself first. And on the flip side of that, you have to live and have this appreciation for yourself to know your worth. So if that other person or, that other situation that you in tends to make you feel unappreciated or undervalued, and, that'll help you to realize more and more why they don't deserve you. Because you know your self-worth first. But that's a whole nother conversation. And another example of this that I can see, my son loves me no matter what. I don't care what it is. It's like he sees no flaws. I am mommy. I am the center of his world. And I didn't understand that love until him. And there's days that I don't even love me. I don't even care sometimes about me. And he reminds me the reason why I have to love me, the reason why I have to care about me and take care of myself first, because I got to get up for him. So life is short and it's meant to be lived happily, whatever that means for you. You have to figure that out. And I think for me, it's really about thriving and having meaningful connections within myself, my mind, body, and spirit, and the environment. And then being able to also share that connection and be close to others. And ultimately, I want to feel good. And that's what motivates me to make better decisions and take better care of this one good body that I got, and do things with creativity as an outlet, to flourish in that. So after you discover what self-love means for you, think about it like, how can you add this into your way of being every day? And yes, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, starting with today, love yourself, be intentional, make it fun to prioritize yourself while sharing that light with the rest of the world. Because not only do you deserve it, but those who you love and those who you care for, they deserve it as well. All right. See you next time.